welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. I'm your host, Naomi, the Brickanista, over here in Seattle. And I was getting ready for the stream today, and unfortunately, I cut my finger. So I was busy getting it all wrapped up before the stream went live today. But I'm so excited because I'm doing something new this year that I haven't done before. Is that there is a challenge out there by Geo the Brick Jedi, I believe, Geo the Brick Jedi. It's called hashtag Lego Advent, right? Hashtag Lego Advent Dare. So hashtag Lego Advent Dare. And I found out about this recently because she and I were part of the brick toss that 9 Brick City coordinated. So I had to work with her and the Brick Babe because I was before Geo Brick Jedi, and then after her was the Brick Babe. So we were talking and chatting, and then I realized that she is the person who's been doing this Lego Advent Dare. So hello, Steve Gamer, how are you? Is this is this Steven in the Philippines? Great to see you again. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so I've been looking at some of the things that I've been doing throughout the year, and it's amazing that it's already December. And as you know, I've been doing the brick limit, the daily brick limit with Joriel Builds, and I was checking with a few people, and when it turns out that today is December 1st, and there's all these Lego Advent calendars out there, and then I've been following Geo Brick Jedi, and now it's Lego Advent Dare. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to jump in on this. I've done a few with some other challenges throughout the year, and I just did mosaics on Monday because, as you know, I've been doing these Rorschach prints that people have enjoyed. So I've been doing those, and some of them are monochrome. So the other thing that Geo Brick Jedi also does is Monochrome Mondays, and I didn't post this one, but I posted my second one in there. Maybe I'll have to ask her if I can go back and change the hashtag for this one. But so anyway, it's been great because I got to know her through this other event, the Brick Toss. And if you haven't seen the Brick Toss, go to 9 Brick City's page and check out the video. I'm like all the way towards the end, but you'll be able to notice me because I've got the Seattle Space Needle behind me. And I had so much fun because I was recording that along with Allie Perry. So Allie Perry has behind her the Museum of Pop Culture, and then she's tossing the bricks to me, and I'm positioned in front of the Space Needle. It was just so much fun doing that, and just being able to collaborate with so many women on that particular collaboration. So much fun. But today, I figured this will probably be a relatively short stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the 2 advent calendars that I have for day 1. I have the Friends calendar because I really wanted to get those little micro dolls. This year, they're putting the micro dolls in there, similar to the Liz character that we all know and love over on Tricky Bricks. And then the second one is the Marvel Advent calendar. And I believe this is the first year that they've come up with the Marvel calendar. So I wanted to, try that out, do these 2, and check that out. Oh, hey, no worries, Steve Gamer. It's okay. I think the thing about having the YouTube channel is that you can go back and watch episodes later. You don't have to watch everything live. And one of the things I'm going to be doing more of next year, I've already looked at my schedule and some of the things that I have been doing. I'm going to be doing some more uploads instead of live videos. So as you know, I've been streaming over a year now, which is absolutely insane. I started off on Twitch, and I was streaming, I think, 3 days a week on Twitch. And then I went down to 2 days a week over there and started streaming on YouTube. So I'm doing a parallel types of streams, and it's a very different culture over there in Twitch. I still feel like I'm such a newbie over there, but I'm still keeping a toe in over there because I've met some amazing people. I've been a part of the Brick Relay with Brick and Nick, Set to Build, Dr. Cat Builds, and Cranky Bricks, and being a part of that crew has just been awesome. Hey, Zach Martinez, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I was just talking about how I'm probably going to change my schedule a little bit next year. This month, the month of December, I've started, the schedule has shifted, so I'm now going to be streaming a little bit earlier for the days that I haven't been streaming early. So as you know, I've been streaming early on Wednesdays for a while now. That's because I was doing this work with Yano River Blue. So the two of us were doing that, and let me just put this center. It's driving me crazy. As you know, I like to have things balanced, and I was rushing to get this started because I cut my finger. So as you can see, I've had to put a bandage on this. But so anyway, Yano and I started doing the reviews of the Lego Masters shows, and we chose Wednesday at 5 o'clock. So I've been keeping that time slot, and I'm going to try as best as I can to keep that time slot through January as well. But normally I stream 9 o'clock on Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. And I decided to move that up by 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, because on Twitch sometimes I'm part of a brick relay where I start at 6. So I'm going to play around with those times and see how things go. And I know it's going to affect some people, especially the ones in Europe who wake up in the morning and watch me. So I'm sorry about that, but I think that shifting it a little bit earlier will help also me, because at the end of the stream I still have some hours to get some challenges in and done. So anyway, so today we are going to be working on 2 different advent calendars. In fact, let me get this out of the way for a moment. And I'm so excited about this because the first one that I got was in Arizona. So when I was visiting my brother and my nephews when they were sick, I, of course, went to the Lego store, and I was able to get the Friends Advent Calendar. I'm so excited about this because every place else I've gone has been sold out. So I'm glad I snatched this up when I was in the Phoenix area. So this one is, and the big thing about this are these micro dolls. So there's a bunch of micro dolls in there. And the other one that I picked up, which I just picked up yesterday, I was so lucky. I'm going to do a shout out to this local store here in Seattle. It's called Math and Stuff. And it's just a mom and pop toy store. And they had the Marvel Advent Calendar, the Avengers, which you know I'm a Batman fan. And if it was a Batman Advent Calendar, I would have rather had that. But this is the first year they've come up with Marvel Advent Calendars. Usually they do City, Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Friends. So I wanted to jump in and be a part of the first season where they've had these Advent calendars for Marvel. So that's why I wanted to have that available. And so I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to open day 1 of each of these. And then I'm going to make a mashup MOC. So I don't know what's going to be in here. It should be interesting. Actually, I take that back. I did see Shock the Toast, which, by the way, if you have not seen Shock the Toast's video, I think he put it on Instagram. I'm going to put his name in here. But Shock the Toast, he did Advent Calendar, the Avengers Advent Calendar. So he did open his up. So I do know what's going to be in the Marvel, but I don't know what's going to be in the other one. Hey Lena, how's it going? Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. Yeah. So let me go ahead and let me get my down camera ready, and we'll open these up. See what we're going to be mocking today. Yeah, but Shock the Toast, he did a stop motion animation with this particular character. So I'm super excited about it. So since I'm talking about Avengers, we'll open the Avengers one first. Let me get this in the frame. Like I said, I had to work on my finger right before this stream. Okay, I think this will have to do. like I said, I'm still making arrangements for my camera setup, but right now this is the lightest shot I can get. A little bit more. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so here we go. Here's the advent calendar, and from what I can tell, this area is like a stage, because the way Shock the Toast did his stop motion is that he put the character on this and had it moving around and then flying towards the camera. And so you can kind of see some of the cool things, and you can already see that there is a ugly sweater that the Iron Man is wearing, and even the Spider-Man has some kind of holiday vest on or something. So it should be pretty cool. So I am going to open this. I'm going to be careful because somehow I cut myself. I think it was when I was opening my dog's meds. My dog's meds came in today, and I think I cut my finger on that. All right, so we're going to open this. Now, what's interesting about this packaging is that it's similar to when I was talking about opening things like a tray. So they put these little tape. They have one here and one over here. Oops, one over here. So it's interesting because normally you would have two on one side. So they kind of are showing you, here, open this over here. Okay. And then this will pop up like this, right? So if you haven't seen an advent calendar, it's counting the days down to Christmas, so 1 through 24. And this one is interesting because look at that. They have the Avengers platform right there. And that's what Shock the Toast was using for his animation, was this backdrop. So this might be something I'll have to think about when I do the mashup. I'm going to be taking the character in this #1 and whatever is in #1 for the Friends Advent Calendar and using those. Okay, so we got to find #1. So #1's over here. And these are super fun. I think it's interesting that they always mix them up, because normally when you see an Advent calendar, it usually goes in chronological order like this. And I have another one. In fact, I should break that out because I have another Advent calendar, not a Lego calendar, which is ornaments every day. So you put a different ornament every day. Okay, so we're going to open this up, and okay, so I knew what was in here, but I didn't want to spoil it for you. This is the Iron Man. So I'm going to put this on this. Since these are small, these are great that you can build and keep these together. Let me zoom in a little so you can see this torso. That is cool. I love it. And you can see the back. Tony! Oh, that's a nice little touch. You think you're going to grab mine and build along? Yeah, you should. Absolutely. I think that's one of the things that I love about streams, is that a lot of times people are saying that they're building along while they're watching. And here we have Tony Stark. Oh! Ah! Oh, so interesting. Like I said, my finger, I cut my finger, so I'm kind of being a little careful about that. So you have Tony Stark's face with the little goatee, which is adorable. And you also have this face, which I think is meant for wearing the mask. Hey, Tony! Yeah, that is hilarious. So that's kind of a like a little Easter egg that they didn't put on the outside of the carton. So that's super cool. And we have the Iron Man head, of course. Gotta have that. And it looks like we have couple of, and like I said, I'm sorry about my finger. it's making things a little harder to build. But, oh, I see. So we have his regular hair for when he's not in the Iron Man suit. And then we have, of course, the torso, or the legs. Now this is interesting because this comes with red, or dark red, I should say, dark red hands, which is super nice. And it looks like we have this clear handle, and that's going to connect to the stud. I think these are, yeah, these are Apollo studs. It definitely is different building without an index finger. Okay, so you see that there's an Apollo stud there. I assume this suit not iron in the MCU. Well, that's a good question because we're assuming it is a fuzzy, ugly sweater, but since it's Iron Man, it could be made of metal. That's a good question. Now, there is a piece in here, supposedly, just looking at the photo, there's a couple things. Okay, first of all, we have a cone. So we have this blue cone. This is the other piece I was mentioning. We have a couple blue cones, but I'm wondering if I'm missing. Okay, so the other thing I forgot to mention, I probably shouldn't have closed this up. Let me move this aside for a moment. Okay, so when you open these up, the instructions are right here. So you have instructions, and that's why I was confused, because when you see the outside of the box, it shows Iron Man, but I was looking for these pieces, but it didn't have that. So maybe those are coming later. I'm gonna guess those are coming later. So that's a little gotcha, is that little bait and switch there, is that you've got the Iron Man, but you don't have the full, yeah, you don't have the full jets. Maybe the jets come later. So you do have to put these Apollo studs underneath, just according to those instructions that I was mentioning. Yeah. So, like I said, this is why we're building this on stream. The double face print is a nice touch. Yes. Yes. So, and I do like the dark red for the hands, too. That might be the case in some of his other suits, too, but oops, I just realized I missed a step. This comes actually with one of my favorite pieces, a 1x2 rounded plate, and they actually wanted that to be underneath his feet. It's a good thing they added instructions. So I'm looking at the outside box art, and I'm realizing that no, that's not what they wanted. So the instructions actually have this little handle piece, and that is connected to that Apollo stud over there. And then the other one looks like they want two. Okay, so they have two of those, and then they want the Apollo stud in the middle. Yin Yang 847, how's it going? We are doing advent calendars, and then we're going to do a mashup mock for Lego Advent Dare. So also, Zach, if you're building along with me, if you wanted to do a Lego Advent Dare challenge too at the same time, then I'm sure Geo Brick Jedi would be happy to have you along too. Alright, so we are adding. Did I put this in wrong? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at the instructions. So it looks like they want him to have two of these. And if I really wanted to follow the instructions to a T, Maraid! What a great thing. I just sat down to open mine too. Oh, good. Hey, Maraid, how's it going? I hope you got my message. I sent you a message. I just wanted to thank you because you've been so encouraging and so optimistic, and I really appreciate that. So if I wanted to follow the letter of the instructions, then they actually have Tony Stark like this with his hair. So he's not in his Iron Man suit. So it depends on how particular you want to be. You're playing Magic the Gathering as you listen to the stream? Okay, yeah. Actually, I used to play Magic the Gathering a lot, but I stopped. And I don't even know if I have my cards anymore. You cheated and opened the whole Friends Advent Calendar box a few weeks ago? Hey, you know, you paid for it. You can do whatever you want, you know? Now, what's interesting, which I don't quite understand, is that maybe if are you opening the Advent calendar for Avengers as well, or just the Friends one? I have the Friends one as well today. So they have this, right? But they don't really show how he's using it. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like he's standing here and he's got this stack of cones next to him. But we also have some extra pieces. So I'm going to add these over here. This music, when Santa starts going ho ho ho, it sounds kind of evil. Spooky Glenn is now disappointed Santa. You hope to get one soon? You would like that Christmas Spidey to your collection. Yeah, yeah. So I'm, you know, they came with some extra studs, so I'm just adding them here. And then there's also one more of these. So I'm just going to add this to the end of this cone in case I want him to have that. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, so this is a great start. And then I'm going to open the Friends calendar, and then we're going to do a mashup build between the two. So it's going to be Tony Stark, and what you missed, Maraid, is the back of the Tony's Tony's ugly sweater says Tony on it, which is a nice little Easter egg. Okay, so I'm going to put this back into this bag for now, and then I'm going to open the Friends calendar. So no spoilers, Maraid. I already knew what was in here because I saw the post from Shock the Toast, and he did an awesome animation. So if you're not following him, check that out. Okay, so now we got the Friends calendar. Let me get a wide shot of this. Okay, so here's the Friends calendar, and I think similar to the last one. Oh, interesting. They have the tape actually on the opposite sides. Like I said, I gotta be careful not to cut myself like I did the last time. But the good thing about cuts, they heal. It's something that's not a permanent issue. Alright, so I open that, and did I do that wrong? Let's just check. Okay, I guess that's correct. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I did open it wrong. There is a tab here. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're supposed to open it this way. So I'm going to have to reseal that. Be careful. Like I said, I'm hyper cautious because I cut myself earlier. So okay, so we got that. Because I was thinking that these advent calendars are usually built the same. There we go. Okay, so this is interesting because they didn't use the front of the box. They used the back of the box, and So that's a kind of a weird way. You open the friend one because you thought that was Liz, but it's just a kid version of one of the older gals. Yeah, it is a kid version. And it does, I think Tricky Bricks mentioned this, that there's the Liz character. Actually, it's her sister Andrea as a youngster. So there she is. So very cute little sweater that she's got on too. It's adorable. Okay, so let's see. Now the interesting thing is, remember when I said that most other advent calendars go 1 through 24 going across? At least here, they've put them in the same general vicinity. And I'm just looking at the different builds that are in this. One thing about Friends calendars, I did have one, a Friends advent calendar that I got used. Oh, Gary Mullane's here. Hey, Gary, how's it going? And then it's a lot of like micro builds. Like you notice there's some things here in the kitchen. So I would anticipate we have some kitchen builds in the future. And you know, there's this little build here that looks like a little fireplace, maybe some gifts. So I'm going to do a mashup between what's in the Friends kit and what's in the advent calendar for the Marvel. So what you missed, Gary, is that I opened the Marvel one and it's Iron Man. So Iron Man is in bag number 1. Okay, so just this looks like one of the girls. Yeah, I think it's maybe Mia. It's got like brownish auburn hair. Now, one thing that they usually do for the Friends is they usually have the names of the girls on the side. Let's take a look. I don't think they do this time. So I'm going to guess it's Mia. Yeah, that's okay. There you go. It's unusual. Usually the Friends have a photo or a cartoon of the 5 girls and each one of them with their names underneath. Everything is awesome, yeah. Does anyone have the City Advent version? It was one of the first ones I picked up, although I know what to expect after seeing Big Stead's stream. Ah, okay. I almost picked it up, but I just said, you know, they're kind of expensive full price. So I told myself I'm going to only pick 2. And the reason why I went with the Marvel one is that this is the first year they're doing Marvel. They usually do all the other 4 with Harry Potter, Star Wars, and City and Friends. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here and use this area since it's fairly clean. Oh, I did this again, didn't I? Let me get the instructions. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so this one. All right, so it looks like. Now, you know with Friends that they have this like one thin stud and then the face goes on there. Yeah, so I'm guessing, like I said, I don't know all the names of the girls, but I'm thinking this is Mia. And I'm going to zoom in because I think her print on her torso is, I think, a dog. That's so cute. Oh no, it's a gingerbread man. I almost bought some gingerbread man fabric today. So she's got a gingerbread man on her torso, which actually might be a cool mashup. If I have the gingerbread woman, maybe what I do is the mashup of Tony Stark and the gingerbread woman demanding to know why she's using an image of her son on her torso. That would be funny. Okay, so there you go. So there's the, this is what the instructions have for this. Oops. So we have that. And let's see. Looks like we're doing, we have a cross piece. Lots of dots in this set, as you can imagine. do like lots of micro builds. Very cute. I guess, is this a stocking? I think this is a stocking. I'm guessing. It's very cute. So you can see that could be a stocking. And it looks like they are putting a present on top. So we have a stocking, and then we have, I guess, Mia. I guess somebody might have to look for me as far as which of the girls is this. I think it's Mia. I'm just guessing. So they did come with some extra dots. It comes with the square, the tombstone piece, one of these, and I know that band-aid looks terrible, doesn't it? I literally cut myself right before the screen. Okay. All right, so now we said we're going to do a mashup between the Avengers and the Friends. So I'm thinking that maybe, just looking at it, there's a gift in here. So maybe we make a little fireplace, and maybe it's Iron Man comes down the chimney delivering a gift for I don't know. I do like this little stocking though. So the stocking begs to have a fireplace of some sort. Okay, so we know our task now, and we will try to use as many of the pieces that were in here. Let me get that in frame. So we're going to try to use as many of these, and we'll use the Iron Man one too, which is right here. So Iron Man. And he's got those blue cones, so, okay. Well, this is why it's called a mock mashup today. So, and from what I understand, the rules that are in Lego Advent Dare are that you have to use at least one piece from the Advent calendar, or if you couldn't afford the Advent calendar, then you look it up and Google it and be inspired by something. Oh, the Brick Cove is here. Hey, how's it going? That's Olivia. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So we're doing a mashup because I got the Advent calendar for Iron Man. Oh, there goes Kay Sarah. Are you okay, girl? Yeah, so these are the pieces that we have to work with. And I'm going to make a little mock from this. And I think because this has the stocking, I think we're going to have to build a fireplace. There's just no getting around that. I think it just has to be. My dog is just like, what are you doing? Because I keep moving things around on her. I'm sorry, girl. Okay, so as you know, I built a mock for Rob Ketcherside, so all of my, this is all I have left of my dark red, which is probably fine, because we're just going to do a small mock, and I think put that around the corner. Let's see, are we going to be outside or inside? Maybe we should be outside, but I don't know, the stocking just kind of makes me think that we want the fireplace, so we're going to do this indoors. Let's see. I think this will be good. Well, I think this size will work. And I seem to remember when I worked on the other one, I think it was 6 studs wide. And Debo gave me this awesome hint, or tip, I should say, about using a what do you call it, a slope, a 45-degree slope. Flexing her Friends knowledge. Hey, you know, she's going to be the Friends coordinator next year for Brick Slopes, so I had no doubt she would know. So I'm glad you joined. You joined at the right time, because, like I said, I was kind of guessing, because, and you probably know this, Aubrey, is that usually the Friends sets have a photo of all the girls together. and then they have the names underneath. So I was expecting to see that. All right. So we've got, and like I said, I'm low on bricks, so I'm looking at what I have, and since it's small, I might be able to get by with just kind of it looking like a. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've got 5. So let's do one more layer. Let's see where that takes us. Yeah, so Rob opened his gift on my stream on Sunday. So if you missed that, if you go back and look at Sunday's Brickanista on the Move, it was a lot of fun doing that. Okay, now this is a judgment call. Right now I've got them staggered, so then they're actually columns. You know, if you want to make it stronger, you could, you know, make it, but then I'd have to find some one by one. So I think right now I'm going to keep it like that. So now I need a cross piece, and this is the piece. Let's see. Let's see how many of these I have in dark red. But this is what Debo gave me as a tip: is you put them this way, like that, and then they could be in front of the fireplace like that, which is absolutely brilliant. So what I can do is I don't really need to worry about the color. Maybe I could get by with, you know, some plain color ones, because I can just keep this as the front. Sorry for the name autocorrect. Yeah. That's how I know their names. I read it and then I forget. But to be fair, I couldn't name a Ninjago, Star Wars, or Monkey Kid either. That's funny. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you thought the same way, Aubrey, that it was weird that usually they always show, you know, the girls' names on there. So, and now we're kind of translating to this. So this is Olivia, right? Okay, cool. Oh, wait. I have a third one. Oh, life is good. Life is good. Okay, so now I can make this going all the way across. Or I could still do it the 2, but I think the 3 across is going to look much better. Okay, awesome. I'm trying to remember. I think I used brackets last time, but I think I could get by with snap notes on this one. See, I have 4 in a regular red, but I think actually I could get by with 4 because I only need 1 clutch point on each. Oh, look at this. I'm actually, my parts are actually working out for me today. Monkey Kid is technically one of the names. So you got that one covered. Yeah. That's true. Okay, so here's the cool thing that Debo taught me, is that, you know, when you have those, I'm just going to stagger these because I only have 4 in red. Is you put this on this way, and then you have an attachment point on the front. And oh, actually, I am going to need another. I am going to need another 2 red, just because there's a gap there. But you get the idea. All right, let me see if I can find 2 more red, or maybe 6 of another color. But isn't that cute? So once I cover that, it'll look better. But yeah, okay. Let me see what I got. Now I have them as headlight bricks, which might work. I got plenty of those, so let's take a look. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody else has done that before, but Debo showed me that, and I was like, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. That's the one thing I do like about the community screens, and also just people being in the chat to help out. Like just like right now, Aubrey was really helpful telling us about Olivia. So I'm really thankful to be streaming, to be able to get some good advice from peeps. Okay, so let's see how this is going to work. And it's going to be nice actually with that headlight brick, because it has that little border. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And if I wanted to provide like a trim, I might want to do a highlight color. I've got tan, but right now I only have 5. Let me see if I have another one. I had one more headlight brick. Okay, now I'm like looking at all my headlight bricks. I have this color too. That could be nice actually. The only problem is I don't think I have anything else. Like if I wanted to put a wall back here or something in that color. Let me check. Hey girl, I know you're looking. I wanted to rest here. Oh, look at this. Is this the same color? I think it's dark tan. Yes. Okay. We got a plan. We have a plan. I'm sorry, girl. You're like, I have no place to just chill. Just chill right there. You'll be fine. All right. So we're going to try this again. This time we're going to use this dark tan as a highlight color. Yeah, it has been an adjustment having a dog now, and you know, adjusting my schedule, making sure I take her out and do the things we need to do for dogs. But I have missed having a dog. It's been almost 3 years. If I would have waited until February, it would have been 3 years. So it definitely was a good move. All right, so we're gonna go with that dark tan. Oh, this looks beautiful. Look at that. So, and then this will sit right here. And we just need it to be good for the photo, so we don't have to go crazy. But look at that. That looks cool. And then I have these dark tan ones that I could build a wall here. I could build it. We're not gonna shoot the back, I don't think, so I'm gonna just build this up just so we have a scene. We just have to build a scene. So Maraid, I saw the clickets that Yano was building on her Instagram stream, and wow, that Toy Safari place looks amazing. I am definitely interested in checking that place out, so hopefully we can find a time. I may be going to Arizona again pretty soon, but I don't know yet. My dad is not in good shape right now, so I was gonna head down there again in April, because that would have been his birthday, but I might have to head down there soon. I will let you know. Okay, so that's actually looking pretty cute. That's adorable. I think I'll put some slopes or something here. Let's see what I got. I hate when my the drawers are so full and I can't get them out. I'm going to be doing some massive changes in the coming weeks. I've been talking to Joel about this because, oh no, let's see if I have the right color. Dark tan is a hard color to come by, unfortunately. But we can always get by with black. Black is usually a good standby. It might be too dark. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have dark red? Oh, I've got dark red. It's a treasure trove. Used to spend hours there on the floor going through the drawers. Oh, wow. Well, I'm looking forward to that. When you and Joel were talking about going there, I was like, oh, I would love to do that. And I'm planning to be there definitely in July. July will be the Bricks by the Bay. I definitely have that on my radar. Just making sure if that's the right color. It looks weird in this light. Okay. Alright, so that's not too bad. I don't know, I feel like something's missing, but I'm not quite sure yet what that is. I might have to put another brick or something up here. Okay, but that's a good start. So we got that going, and if I'm right, so you just put a jumper, then we could put this right there. You're so confused, poor girl. What's happening? Okay, I definitely have these in dark tan. And I'll have to see if I have tiles, but if not, I can maybe decorate with some other things. But this is exactly what I did for the Rod Petricide build that I built for him, is I put these little stockings like that. Is anyone going to Bricks LA? Maybe. You've got a spare room if you need space to crash on your way down. Oh, thank you. The only thing is I might have my dog with me. I don't know if you have a dog-friendly place, but thank you. I'll definitely catch up with you on that. Okay, so I am thinking maybe I either put another stocking for Tony Stark, right? So maybe Iron Man and this just looks so ludicrous, doesn't it? That Iron Man and Olivia are having, they're going to be celebrating, and I'm going to take one of these off. Actually, I probably don't need both of these. I think I could get by with just one stud. And her rules are very, very loose, so you don't have to go crazy, but I think it's just to show that you've got, you know, the characters. So come over one. Okay, so that's actually looking pretty nice. You have a dog and a cat here. Oh, okay. I'm allergic to cats, so that may be an issue. I haven't been around a cat in a while, so I don't know if that would make my allergies worse or better. Okay, I think I need to move him over a little bit. Okay, so that voice of Santa sounds kind of evil to me. I don't know. This pretzel rocks can be a little dodgy sometimes. Okay, okay, that looks better. And let me see if I have these tiles in dark tan. Because I think it would look better instead of having those showing. Aha. Okay. And there's just only one there. Oh, do I have two? It all goes back to what do you have in your stock? You know? Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, if I wanted to, I could cover one and make the other one a Tony Stark's. I'm not seeing another dark tan in here. I've got that weird ginger red color, but not this dark. Ah, wait. Is this one? Is this one? No. See what I mean by these colors? Yeah, that's way off. Way off. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave things the way they are. Okay. Alright, so we also have these combs with the hand here. I'm almost tempted to almost make like a lamp or something. So we also have this gift. Or I can put it in Tony's hand, giving it to Liz. That's kind of cool. It's too bad the Friends micro dolls don't have very good clutch power for anything except for that little bow. That little bow is just about it. Okay, I think we don't need the blasters. Merry Christmas and can't have a blaster. Alright. So we have that. That's actually not too bad for a mock mashup. And like I said, we also have some other parts here. Don't forget, we also have the Iron Man helmet. Maybe I should have him holding the helmet. You know, he's on break. Okay, so he's holding his helmet. He's got the gift he's giving to Olivia. Day one of the Star Wars Advent Calendar is a micro build of the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian. Oh, and a lot of spare pieces. Very cool. Okay. Alright, so I guess, let me see, I wonder what a bow fit up here. I've got one bow extra. I'm thinking if I have some 1x1 tiles, those I could just put those and make it flat. Let's see. Well, this could be a lot of fun if this all works out. Anyway, now I'm thinking I have these. I don't have dark red. Let me see if I have dark tan. I do. Alright. I kind of like the contrast, but you gotta use what you have, right? You opened the Marvel Advent Calendar back in September. Hey Joel, how's it going? We were just talking about how that's totally cute. Thank you. Yeah, we were just talking about the Toy Safari, and that I am definitely going to be up there in July for Bricks by the Bay. In fact, Debo said he's planning to go too. And you know that Cornado's local, so I think we'll definitely, and of course Tricky Bricks, we'll definitely have a Tricky Bricks contingent there at Bricks by the Bay. I was good. I just got it. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Though I kind of like the red. Now I'm going back to the red. That looks kind of too plain, doesn't it? Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens if I maybe put a red Oh, wait. Oh, I do have them. Oh, that's right. I ordered them for Rob Ketcherside's build, and I had 2 left over. I love it when a plan comes together. You received an advent calendar for fountain pen ink. Oh, how cool is that? You have such nice calligraphy too, Joel. Okay, we definitely have a plan. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. And remember that technique that I got from Debo, where you put the slopes at that angle? I was a little bit overwhelmed by Toy Safari, lots of stuff and a bit claustrophobic. Oh, okay, good to know. All right. Yeah, I don't do well in crowds, but if it's a quick in and out, that's not too bad. But if I'm in there for a long time, that could get claustrophobic. You're right. Okay, let me take this off because I'm at a disadvantage because I cut my finger today. So I'm also a little gimpy today. Just marvel. I might go to Costco. You heard HP is on clearance for $9. Really? Wow. Unlikely for CA. Wow. Well, hey, if you can get it, definitely do it. But you know, we're all enablers here. So, oh, I see what's happening. I'm not able to put a cross piece. Am I? Or will I? Nope. I don't know if you can see what's happening here. Is that the math isn't working out. If I was trying to do this for stability, but if I do that, then I can't attach these to the front. So that's a no. But what I could do is I could stack another set of snot bricks if I wanted to create more stability there. But that's okay. Like I said, I was just trying to be particular. But I think for the sake of a photo and for Lego Advent Dare, so I'm participating for the first time in this challenge by Geo the Brick Fam Jedi. So she and I have been chatting because we were in that brick toss together. So she followed me, and then Brick Babe followed her. And so when she followed her, and you know, the 3 of us were talking about, you know, what colors are you going to use, etc. So yeah, so that's how we started talking. And, so she told me about this Lego Advent Dare. So yeah, you might want to participate too. So I think this might be a winner, like that. Did those come out today, Joel? As far as the Marvel and Friends, I hope I get as lucky with the Marvel and Friends ones. I don't think the Friends ones you're gonna get, because those are the Friends was so hard to find, and I happened to see it at the Lego store when I was visiting my brother, so I snagged it. I think I'm gonna move this over one just to balance it out. So you guys all think this is cute, right? This works out for the combining the 2 sets together. I am thinking about what to do on these. You know what? I could put stars there. Yeah. I also like this piece too, the 1x2 in dark red. You got myself an Aquafina mug minifig today. What? The Aquafina minifig in the Shang-Chi set. What? Oh, they're all white faces. You mean yellow or the peach? Okay, I'm gonna put something on those open studs. Let's see. Do I have? This is that pink. That's not quite what I'm looking for. since friends are here, then this probably could work. Putting these little stars in place. I'm being careful because the back of this can come off real quick. That kind of works. Little. Oh, wait a minute. I have gold stars. That might actually be better. That blends in a little bit better. Yeah, let's go with the gold star. So that might be a winner. I don't know, the stars I'm still kind of on the fence about, but I think the structure as a whole is pretty good. I could maybe even add a few more presents down here, or maybe a tree. Oh, what if I put a small tree here? Oh no! My trees are in the other room. I don't think I have another tree close by. Let me think. Do I have another tree close by? No, but I could be a... Hold up. No, I don't even have a bush. If I really wanted to be funny, then I could use like one of these spiky ones to kind of represent a tree. Because it's a micro doll, right? Let's see. Hold up. I saw this technique somewhere. I can't remember where. But you stack a bunch of these in kind of a staggered way, like this, and then that kind of looks like a tree. I'm trying to remember if this is the way it was done, but that you can take a bunch of these lily pads. You saw the trunk announcement. A lot of new faces. You haven't opened the set yet. You're going to build it tonight. Hold it back. You can't sit for extended periods. I see. I don't know. Is that? Am I thinking the right thing? Or maybe it was on a circular. I just remember they were using lily pads for the tree. Let me think. I'm looking at my desk because you probably saw me making some of these. These are using the treads from the Pigsy's noodle bowl, and then you can put these barrels in the middle. Alright, let me try one more thing. So hear me out on this. I'm going to try putting those studs on the outer perimeter. Actually, they might fit directly without a stud. Do these fit right on here? No, I think you need a stud. Or do you put them in upside down? Oh, you put them in upside down. Ah, look at that. The HP trunk has a great collection of skin tones. Ah. I do like this song as far as Christmas carols go. And then I raise this up. Yeah, I think that's how they did it, with a stud. You excited for April 1st? For the new Magic the Gathering set comes out? I would rather use dark green, but I don't think I have enough dark green. Oh wait, maybe I do. No, that looks like that blue. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have more green. Well, we'll start with that. So you almost like build it upside down, but you can see how that's kind of coming together. But I'm trying to remember how they taper it. I'm not sure how they taper it down. You're not a fan of JIR? I'm not sure what JIR is. She seems too judgmental to certain people. Okay, I'm missing who you're talking about. JJR. Oh, are you talking about the author of the Harry Potter series? J.K. Rowling? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now maybe the way they taper it is just by starting to move these in. Like that. I'm just playing around. I don't know. Maybe I'm inventing a tree, maybe I'm not, but I think there is a way to do this. J.K. Rowling, yeah, okay. I was missing the K. It's like, who are you talking about? Yeah, well, that's the thing with celebrities, is that for some reason our society values their opinion more than others. And that can be helpful for some things, but it can also be pretty damaging for others. So you always got to be careful about, because, you know, celebrities are not authorities necessarily on things. Okay, so you see where this is going? It's kind of starting to look like a tree, but I think this might take a lot more work, and it may be too big, because I'm just looking at the size of this. Yeah, I think I might have to settle for this. I think I could put maybe a few more presents here, and I think if I look for the little tree, I'm not sure how big the little tree is. I mean, unless people have some other ideas for the tree. Oh, I could put one of these here. Maybe this would be better for the hearth. What do you think? Instead of the, yeah, because then you get some pop of green in there. Novice question, plus first year doing the Advent calendars. There's no instructions. Actually, the instructions are on the inside flap. So if you look at the flap of the Advent calendar, you'll see the instructions there. She has some political views that are frightening to me. Yeah. But the thing is, that goes back to our society, is that if we didn't put more value in celebrities' opinions, it wouldn't matter, right? Oh yeah, that's so much better. And then I'll put a red dot for the, yeah. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Oh, let's see. Red stud, maybe. Yeah, this is looking very festive. Open the doors for the instructions, Zach. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely in the flap. I can show you if you want to see the ones for the 2 advent calendars here. Oh, actually, that's a flower. I should grab the flower. I was just lucky because these are studs. I also have these flowers, these red ones, but I kind of like that. Yeah. So adorable. And like I said, I just have to make sure the photo is correct the way I stage this. So we have Tony Stark in his Tony Stark sweater. Oh, wait a minute, what's happening here? Oh, I might need to move this back one. There we go. Yeah, his butt was pushing into the wall. Okay, there we go. I think that's probably a good mashup. We're mashing up Advent Calendar 1 on both the Friends calendar and the Marvel calendar. You need to go have a bunch of stuff that showed up for work. You have, oh, you need to go. Okay, no worries. I'm just about ready to wrap the stream up, I think. Someone should build a mashup of all day 1 Advent calendars. Yeah, that won't be me. I'll be doing the 2 that I have. But I think, I don't know, any other suggestions as far as, I was thinking maybe I should put some flames in the fireplace. Thanks all. I'm a little kid who tears open their gifts and disregards the cards. I think I'm going to put some flames on the bottom. I think I can do that. For the fireplace, right? Let's see, where's my box of translucent? Yeah, I've had this conversation with Joel that I definitely need to get more organized, but at least I know where things are. So that works. So I have some of these, and I also have a bunch of the little ones. You push the flaps in, not out. It's okay. That's why it's great to have people to chat with while you're streaming, because then you get these questions answered. All right, so here's the other little ones, the little flames. So now all I need are Apollo studs, and I think I have them in gray. I do. Look at that. Okay. All right, so let's put some of those in there. And since Tony is Iron Man, if he came down the chimney, he could have done that in his Iron Man suit. Alright, so let's see. Gray Apollo studs. We have quite a bit, so this is good. Key for these is you don't want to put them in too much because then they won't budge. I'm really, really liking this idea, this little mashup of the 2 Friends and Advent calendar with the Marvel one. Looks good. Neon orange tiles. Wood would be cool. Neon orange tiles could look like embers. Oh, I don't know if I have neon orange tiles. Oh, look. Oh, look. but I know I have a couple of different sizes of these. So, you know, you could put like one of those big ones in the back and then like these little ones. But I see what you're saying. You put the tile in front of it. I like that idea. See, once again, good ideas coming from the chat. I'm really, really digging this. This is awesome. Okay, let me look for that translucent tile. Now you said maybe a plate could work, right? Because I have some plates. I have some of these plates. That actually might work better because they're raised a little. The tiles I have are mostly blue. I don't think I have orange or trans orange. But I also have some red studs too, trans studs. But let's start with the plates. I think these plates might be enough. Okay, so maybe it's good that I have an opening here. We'll see. We'll see how my fingers will do with this. Actually, you know what? It was good that I did these in columns, so I can just take these off. I can just take them off and work from here. Alright, so if we put these, I'm just trying to see, we have 4 studs across, so maybe in the middle 2 will be the top. Yeah, see that voice, that Santa voice is kind of creepy. It's like, Merry Christmas, like, ho, 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 like, evil Santa. Yeah, actually it was good that I made these into columns instead of, you know, interlacing them together. This makes it better as far as being able to maneuver around in here. Whoops. Uh-oh. Stocking down, stocking down. Looks good, neon orange. You can see how it's starting to come together. Need to add that one more over here on the side. Yeah, that's awesome. I probably should have put those neon orange in first, huh? Oops. Actually, let me do that now. Ah! Okay. Well, that's good. It's a solid build. Alright, so put this neon orange in front. Oh, great. That's an awesome idea. Thank you, Zach. Oh, I love it. It's too bad I don't have these in orange, but that's okay. We will make do. Alright, where's my other flame? I know it fell. There it is. Hiding. I just put trans neon orange in the fire and it looks good. And yeah, see? See, you get good suggestions from members of Tricky Wood. That's what I like, is that we're here to help each other out. Okay. Let me get that out of the way. This last flame is not being cooperative. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. And it makes you realize when you do this detail work how big your fingers are. It's like your fingers are much bigger than you imagine when you're working on Lego micro scale stuff or mini scale. All right. this on. All right, and then we add the back. I am so loving this. OMG. And once again, the chat comes through. And I just realized, remember I couldn't use this to secure this side, but I could right here to stitch that in, or actually I maybe should do it here. Yeah, now that I think about it, I won't be able to do it there because of the little lip. But this should definitely take. If I could, this goes back to my fingers are at a disadvantage because of my finger is injured. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks good. And that's the back, so they won't see that, but that will secure those three in the back. And you can't really see the flames that much unless I shine a light in there. I might have to use some special lighting to do that. Unless I change those bricks to be like gray bricks, or oh, maybe I should use these for the back. What do you think? Let me see what happens. If we just swap out like the bottom two rows. Day one of the city event is a micro build bus with a bunch of transparent 1x2 bricks for windows. Oh, very cool. I almost got the city one too, but I just had to be disciplined. I had to tell myself, do you really need this? And of course the answer is no, I don't really need it, but it would be nice to have. Okay, let's see. I don't know, does that, it pops a little bit more. Maybe I have to make the whole thing. I mean, we can see it, but let me see. Let me put this light over there. Let's see if I light it correctly. Huh. No, you really need a lighted brick for it to pop more. I don't know. I like the dark red, but I might. Yeah, see if I take this layer out of dark red, then see that doesn't look too bad with the combination, but I don't know. It definitely pops a little bit more, but not a lot. I'm going to move it closer to the camera. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has any ideas, but I want it. My inner child cry. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll play around with this some more later, but I think that's pretty darn close. That's pretty darn close for the build. And then what I'll do is I'll think about, you know, what could go in there, maybe to, I don't know, make it pop a little more. It's weird, the Star Wars Day 1 build has about 7 extra pieces, while the city one has none. Oh, this one had a few extra pieces. Yeah, this one had an extra bow, and it had the these for the stocking. And then I didn't use this, but this was on Tony Stark with the 1x2, so yeah. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with this build as a whole. I'll play around with the lighting for the maybe if I shine a light from the back. Alright, I covered it up though. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about it. It's like, it's a cool concept, but you can't really see it. You know? It's like, it's almost as if you would need those, not the translucent ones, but the feathers that come in the pirate hat for the pirate girl, where it's a flame, but it's red, regular red, like this color red, not the trans. So that might be the way to get around that. You had a lighted brick in mind, but Zach's neon orange light is up great with my UV light. Yeah, see, that's what I think. I need to get a UV light or something. But I think, you know, just looking at it from the top camera, that's a pretty nice build. I like how I put in the, what do you call them, the lily pads in there to give it a more festive look. Because it was missing the green. Because when I put the stars in there, that just wasn't really working as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it. I think I'll figure out the lighting, but even if I don't get the lighting just right, that as a build is pretty cute. That's adorable. So, and that'll be Lego Advent Calendar Day 1. Tony Stark gives a gift to Olivia. Isn't that sweet? That's so sweet. All right, my friends. So let me just say, everybody, thank you so much. Thanks, everyone, for all your help. That was great. And we have this little build. We have Tony bringing a little gift for Olivia near the fire. And this will be the Day 1 Lego Advent, Lego Advent Dare. So hashtag Lego Advent Dare, and then also hashtag mock mashup. Later, peeps. Have a great night. Yes, later, peeps. See ya, Joel, Zach, Mairead, Lena, Aubrey, anybody else, Gary Mullane, Stephen, everybody who's been here helping me out. If you like the stream, please like the stream. Make a comment if you want, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It's been great. I'm so thankful for this year. It's December already. It's crazy to think 2021 is almost over, but what a crazy year it's been. Let's hope that 2022 is going to be much better for all of us. But I really appreciate everybody just hanging out with me, helping me open the Advent calendar. And Zach, also, thank you for sharing with us what's in the other sets too. So that's a lot of fun. But anyway, thank you again. It's been great. Great hanging out with y'all. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. Take care. Good night, everybody.